Hey guys, it's Pat, and welcome back to another custom LEGO minifigure showcase video. This time I got Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, Alfred Pennyworth, Jim/Commissioner/Detective Gordon, and the Joker from DC Comics. Simply because, why the hell not? I've been watching Gotham recently, great show on Netflix. And also, if you guys remember, in my Titan showcase from like months and months ago, I had a Batman in that video, and I originally wanted to update that Batman and like make it a bit better than it was in that my Titan showcase. So I did here, and I figured I'd throw in Alfred, Jim, Gordon, and the Joker as well. And without further ado, let's get into it. The first figure up is, of course, Bruce Wayne, aka the Batman. And this figure, it's kind of based off of the new 2022 Robert Pattinson Batman, but more so my own design. I kind of put my own spin on the Robert Pattinson design. The cowl is the same exact cowl that I used on my other Batman, and it's like the Batman cowl that actually did come on the 2022 Batman minifigure, but I had it years before the sets came out. I cut around it so it doesn't look that like bulky. There, I cut it around there, and as you can see, the head is a bit different. The head, it's the same exact head, which was from I think Lego Mandalorian knockoff minifigure, but instead of a white band going across his eyes, it's actually silver to match like the silver tone of the suit, like a secondary silver color that I added to the suit. So that's pretty much the head and cowl out of the way. The cape is actually from the Mandalorian from the Lego Star Wars Mandalorian Battle Pack. Originally, I was gonna go for one of the bigger capes, like that. But I tried on this one, and it looks a bit better, to be honest. And I kind of tried to, and this looks more like the cape that Robert Pattinson had on his bat suit. So figured I'd go with that. And the torso is actually very, very basic. The only thing I painted on the torso was the bat symbol that you see right here, which is heavily based off of the new one. And the belt here is actually not painted. The belt is actually three-dimensional. And how I did that was I cut up a long piece of masking tape, put it around like all four sides of the torso, and painted it silver. You can see the back is a bit rougher than I would like, but that's why I don't show the back. That's why the cape's on there. So yeah, as you can see on the side of the torso there. And the legs are just basic black legs. And I painted silver detail on each of them to make it look like he has like shoe, boot things. And the arms are just silver. I think originally like black arms painted silver, and the hands are just standard hands. And that's pretty much it for Batman. Next figure up is, of course, his faithful butler, Alfred Pennyworth. Now, I've been loving his character in Gotham recently. I like the interaction between him and the younger Bruce Wayne. I've been loving it. And I tried to go for that version of Alfred, but this is what came out. I couldn't find a good head that would match the likeness of Sean Pertwee, who portrays him in the Gotham series. So instead, I went for this head, which is the Old Man Obi-Wan Kenobi head. It appeared, I think, first in 2014 on Obi-Wan in the Mos Eisley Cantina set of that year, I believe, or like another set of that year. It's been used on Old Man Obi-Wan ever since then. The hair is actually from Horace Slughorn from the Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts Astronomy Tower. That's where I got mine, but it originally appeared on Commissioner Gordon in the Lego Batman movie sets. I like the hair. It's a good hair piece for Alfred, and I think it looks pretty cool. Now, the torso is like the only bit of detail I actually added to this figure. The torso, I was originally going for a Lego Foggy Nelson minifigure from Daredevil. After I made my Defender showcase, I wanted to go back and make a Daredevil showcase and make the Black Suit Daredevil, Kingpin, Foggy, and Karen Page. But I ultimately scrapped that, and I was thinking of a good torso I could use for Alfred, and I saw this pop out. But it was originally brown. They had a brown vest and a brown jacket over it. And I Sharpied over all of that in black. As you can see on the back, there's nothing on the back of the torso. And I kept the red tie that I originally had in there. The arms are just silver, not silver, gray arms. I was either looking for white or black arms, but I'm going with these instead. The legs are just, standard black minifigure legs, no modification done to them. And that is it for Alfred Pennyworth. If I can, adjust the... Screw it. Next minifigure up is none other than the one and only Commissioner/Detective Jim Gordon, based off of his appearance in the Gotham TV series. Now, I've been watching Gotham recently, as I already mentioned, and I've been loving it. I've been loving the series so far. I'm on season 2 now. It's been great. But anyway, here is Jim Gordon. The hair is actually like the short, tousled hairpiece. You saw it on it's on Harry Potter. I think the most recent version of Harry Potter. And I did a little bit of trimming work up here to kind of like flatten the hairline out a bit. And I sanded what remained of it. It was rough. It's actually the same hairpiece I used on my Jean Grey, my X-Men showcase. It was a little bit rough, so I smoothed it over to make it look more smooth. The head, I think, originally appeared on I want to say actually it did originally appear on Hawkeye from the Lego Avengers Endgame sets, but I actually don't know where it came from. You all know the head. It appeared on Icarus, it appeared on Hawkeye, it appeared on Captain America. It's a good head, and I figured it looked a lot like a Ben McKenzie's, so I figured I'd use it. And the back face print, the aggressive facial expression is a bit more roughed up in the front. The torso is just standard Lego police officer torso. I think originally from Lego City. I actually don't know where I got it. I think I had it sitting on my desk, so I figured, what the hell, why not use that for Jim Gordon? And it is actually not accurate to how he appears in the Gotham series, but I want to put my own spin on the figure, and so I added that. And I actually did paint brown sections all around the torso. I painted what were apart from the front of the torso. Apart from this bit on the front of the torso, I painted it all brown to make it look like he has a big trench coat on, and I extended it down to the legs and the arms as well. Or just painted the arms, I think, were black, and I painted them brown to match the color of the trench coat. And his gun is originally a Lego Star Wars blaster, but I cut it down the size to make it look like the police gun that he uses in the series so far. And that is actually it for Jim Gordon. Not really the most detailed figure, but it is what it is. Now, the next minifigure up, the last figure of the showcase, one of my personal favorite minifigures that I've made in this video so far, the Joker. Now, holy hell, where to begin with this figure, man? My God. I'm going to start with the hairpiece. The hairpiece was actually from Thor, from the Lego. I think it originally appeared on in that color. It appeared on Thor from the Thor Ragnarok sets, but I got it from the Lego Marvel Advent Calendar. I got the figure from my cousin, and I figured I'd use the hairpiece. And I trimmed it down the size. I trimmed it down on the top, and I painted it in this silver color. Not silver, it's green. This green color. I was trying to go for more of the Barry Keoghan version of the Joker, but more so putting my own spin on that design. And the hair, actually, I think turned out looking pretty good. But now removing the hairpiece, we get a better look at the head. My God, the head. Jesus Christ. This thing was a pain in the ass to make simply because it's hard to make a Lego Joker head if you don't have an official Lego Joker head. And I didn't have an official Lego Joker head, so I made one. I originally used the smiling thug tough guy face. I think it first came on the thug, the Hydra guy from that one Lego Avengers 4+ set. And of course I got it off of Tom Riddle from the one of the exclusive Lego Harry Potter books. I picked it up at I went to Pedro's Village, picked it up, and I figured I'd use that head for the Joker, which honestly I think it turned out looking pretty cool. And what made this thing a pain in the ass to paint was painting the white over everything. Originally I painted over the entire face in white. I painted the entire face, and I scratched away the paint on the eyes and on the mouth. And because you see, that was what the outcome was. And then I painted, and once that dried, I painted over, you see the red sections there and there to kind of look like his car smell, kind of like the Heath Ledger Joker as well. But, as you can see, like, this side of the head is a bit redder than the other side. That's simply because this side right here, I accidentally touched this before it dried, and I wiped it, and, like, I wiped, what remained of it off of the head, and that kind of turned this side of the head turned this side of the head red. And originally, I was going to lose it, because I already had painted this head, but instead, I didn't. Instead, I tried to paint over it, but I really did become fond of how it looked now that I accidentally fucked it up. And this actually, like, just happened right before I started recording this video. And honestly, I think it looks pretty cool the way it is. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And it's kind of like he has the makeup, like, he has the face paint, he has the makeup on his face, but he was also, you know, kind of burned, like the face paint, the makeup that he's using is, it made his face red. Like, it made that side of his face, like a blood red, like hot red. And that kind of bled into the, the makeup on that side of his face is kind of, like, fading away. And that part of his face is actually red. Even though it's just, red paint smeared over the white, the original white coat that I added, which honestly I think it looks pretty cool now. Now putting the attributes back on so they're not looking at a bald Joker here. The gun, same exact gun I used on Jim Gordon actually. It was originally a Lego Star Wars blaster, cut it down the size and made it what you see here. Now the torso and the arms are just pretty basic. The torso, I just made it like a generic Lego suit. I just made a generic suit on the white torso. And I was looking around for a torso. I wanted to add my own spin on the Joker. I didn't want to make this, you know, the standard Joker with the purple coat and everything. So I did this. I found this torso, and I painted over the black tie. The tie was originally black, and I painted over it with purple. To kind of, like, add purple to his outfit. And the arms are purple arms. You can see those are kind of messy, too, from the many takes it took to actually, like, get the face right. You can see, like, the arms are has like white all over them. It's honestly, I think it looks pretty cool. It makes them look more dirty, roughed up, and kind of more like that, like, raggedy, like, we've been doing this outfit for a while. It's been kind of getting kind of smudgy and dirty. So that's kind of the effect I accidentally added to the arms, and honestly, I think they look pretty cool now. Same thing with the legs. The legs have like white smeared all over them, which wasn't my intention, but honestly, I think it looks pretty cool now. And that is actually it for this fairly shorter showcase video. Shorter than I would like, but you know what? It's still a video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to let me know in the comments down below. And let me know in the comments, what figures do you want me to make next? I would gladly make maybe a Riddler, or a Penguin, or a Catwoman. Like, I may actually make more villains from Gotham, like based off of their looks in Gotham, because, again, I've been loving Gotham so far. It's been a great series, and yeah, and I'd be glad to make more Batman villains. I haven't really made a lot of like a Batman minifigures apart from, you know, Batman, Robin. I think I made Nightwing for the Titan showcase, and of course Red Hood for that showcase as well. But if you guys want to see more like a Batman minifigures, then let me know in the comments down below. And make sure to subscribe with notifications on, and follow me on all my socials, links in the description down below. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!